This is my partner, Adam Frampton.
And this is my partner, Carolina Chomchuk.
We have an office called Only If Architecture based in New York.
And this is our house in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. The dimensions of the lot is 13'4" wide by 100 feet deep, which is atypical and created a lot of constraints, but also creative opportunities. And it also led to the name The Narrow House. The house is finished in black stucco, which has silicon carbide sprayed into it, which gives it a kind of sparkling finish. It's mostly glass in the front and the back to maximize daylight to the inside. You'll also notice that we have some large structural braces. That's the lateral structure of the building because we don't have any walls inside the house.
When you walk into the house, you're entering a large open space. The dining area is located in front of the house in order to allow the living area to be closer to the backyard and open up through the big pivot door. The kitchen is organized in a form of a long counter, and all the storage and appliances are located and built into the counter space. The exposed pipes are all the services of the house coming from the upper floors, and is a kind of chosen aesthetic to expose them throughout the house. The living room and the backyard are facing south and allow a lot of daylight into the space. The bookshelf is a modular system designed by Dieter Rams in 1960 called Vitso. It accommodates our library, both architectural and non-architectural books.
The furniture throughout the house is obviously a collection of things that we like. In this space, we chose a combination of furniture based on a more natural palette, including leather upholstery and a jute rug.
Another effect of the large-scale windows is a surprising presence of the landscape and greenery from the backyard inside the house. The living spaces of the house extend into a backyard through a metal grading deck that steps down into a planted greenery. When you look back at the house from the garden, you can see a square, large-scale opening that allows for a continuation of the outdoor space into the inside and understanding a kind of split level of the house. The stairs are a central and organizing device inside a house that create a spatial division in the absence of the walls. The openness of the stair, both in terms of form, allows for a central void that brings the light into a center of the floor plan on the ground floor. At the same time, the perforated metal from which the stairs are made allows for diaphanous effects and light patterns on other surfaces. At the top of the staircase, there is a south-facing outdoor roof deck, which is a great space to relax.
On the second and third floor, there's 2 bedrooms. There's a plywood volume floating in the middle of the space, which has a series of pocket doors that enable the bedrooms to be closed off and to create privacy. The plywood volume was chosen as a material to generate a little bit of warmth and to also distinguish it from the surrounding white walls.
Rather than designing rooms with specific functions, we created a series of spaces that can accommodate functions as needed. The study is a work area, which is open to the rest of the house. It also opens up to the green backyard and makes you feel like you're in a treehouse.
We think the house really demonstrates the creative potential of leftover and irregular spaces in the city.
We're really lucky to live in a space that we designed ourselves.
And thank you for taking this tour with us.
If you thought this place was impressive, just wait. We've got so much more to show you. Like and subscribe, and you'll see more gorgeous places almost every day.